Hi guys, welcome back. It's Dragon5715 with episode 28 of Sky Factory 2. We are getting a few things done here. They are taking forever to do. So let's just get into it this episode here. I've been working pretty hard to try to figure out this fluid cow thingy-mabobber. It's actually the achievement to have 20 fluid cows automatically getting milked, if you will. So let's head on over there. If we can, if I can remember to put my stuff on here. There we go. Okay, let's head on over here and see what we can do. Alright guys, so I've been collecting these cows for some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 is 15, 10 is 16, and 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I've got more than enough cows right now. So we've got this relatively easy setup. This is why I haven't put out another Sky Factory for a couple. It was supposed to be out a couple days ago, but I have been having a heck of a time trying to figure this out, and I just figured it out tonight what my issue was. So I'm just going to kind of introduce you to what I've done here, and then I will show you as step by step as possible what I did. So anyway, we got some power over here. We got the Resonant Energy Cell with 80 million RF. We've got 2 autonomous activators. One's obviously facing the cow, the other one is facing the bedrockium drum, which does hold 65.5 million barrels, whatever, I can't think of the name of it right now. Millibuckets, there we go. Then we got some item conduits. And the, oh, sorry guys, I'm mixing stuff up here. On both sides, or in this kind of fancier design, I have it 90 degrees from each other, just so that they don't interact. I've got the fences. Now this is especially important. That I made them out of cobble, because sometimes what happens is the let's say the lava cow. Do I have a lava cow started in here? I think I do. This guy right here. So you look up on the screen there, the fluid name is the lava cow. So what happens is sometimes this system works and it doesn't work, and what'll happen is after I show you how it works, is essentially the lava goes back out onto the cow and kills the cow. So that does it with any kind of liquid metal, like gold and aluminum. I killed one of the cows already. That's why I got this barrel over here, because it was just backfiring totally. I thought I heard something. That was kind of strange. Anything going on over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was weird. Sounded like firecrackers or something. Alright, so anyway, never mind about my weird, strange mind here going. Okay, so 2 autonomous activators. Let's take that out so I can show you what's going on in here. So the autonomous activator, I have the blue is the input and the red is the output for the autonomous activator. And of course, this little thing that looks like the mouth is opening and closing is hitting the cow. And this one you can see it's hitting the drum. So essentially what I have set up here is the autonomous activator here has a bucket in it, and these are item conduits. So let's click on it properly here. So I have one set to extract and the other one set to insert, and then on the other side I have it extracting from there and inserting back. So I'm having the bucket click, so we're going to have the bucket right click on the cow here and then that bucket is going to travel over here, and then it's going to right click onto the barrel and dump it off, and then the bucket's going to come back over here. And you're probably wondering, oh, how in the heck does that all happen? That's what the item conduits come in handy, because you have a white list and a black list. So what I have here is blacklisted, so I do not want an empty bucket to come out of this activator. So that means that whatever fluid we decide to have, it has to be full to get out of or move out of that activator into this one. Now we're going to go to the other side for the other extract. So we have this whitelisted. So this only states we only want empty buckets to move out of here. Whereas the other side, we did not want an empty bucket to come out. We do only want to allow empty buckets to come out of here. So that's how we get around. That's what was going on. I kept killing the cows because I wasn't getting the black and the white lists proper. I wasn't having my little setup proper there. So we got a few, and there's a couple weird things that go on. I know one I'm thinking of right now. So for instance, if I my chocolate milk drum here, it is not working. Why not? Why? Oh, because silly. Okay, hold on a second, because I had 12,000 buckets, that's why. There we go. Okay, so if I click on that, and of course it's not going to do it. Let's try this one. That's not going to do it either. That's empty. And of course it's not going to do it, but okay, so I'll explain it to you. So what was going on is when you clicked on this, or when you first set up the cow and the buckets, the drum, sorry, starts receiving fluids, it stays this color, and it just is labeled Bedrockium drum. So what I've had to do was actually click it and destroy it, and then it'll change color. And then, let's see here, we'll pick it up, throw those feathers away there, and then when I click it right, or shift and right click it back on there, the color will change to what it's supposed to be for that particular fluid. So that's one little thing I've noticed. And I can't remember the other thing. I should have written it down. And just scanning my notes here. Scanning them. No, nothing. Okay. The other thing, I think it may have been that little glitch here. Sometimes these don't want to work properly because you can't time the clicking to the ticks, so it's constantly clicking. And if the conduit isn't fast enough to pull the liquid out, it'll dump the liquid on the cow. That's essentially what happens. So anyway, I will let's show you how the setup goes here. So I am going to pull a couple of those guys there for now. Okay, so we have we are missing some dirt here for a minute. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to click that on there. I'm going to grab my crescent wrench because it works so much better. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I'm not sure. Oh, because probably one of these had been destroyed from before. So let's set this to Nothing. There we go. Okay, so it's facing the other way right now. We'll just prove that. We'll just see over here. Okay. So, I'm trying to do this as quick as possible for you guys. So we're going to do that there. It still has power loaded up in it. That's why it's still going. Not a big deal. Just for the purpose of showing you guys how this works, it'll be fine. Then we shift right click the drum on there, so we're all set to go, and then I would run the power line, of course, in here, and then we got to feed power to the back one too. And next we will adjust this one here, shut them all off right now, and then we will grab the item conduit here. So I'm going to shift right click here and here, and that'll create a bar, and shift and right click there and there. Now you notice that they're kind of floating in the air right now because we don't have our configuration set up here. So I want this to extract or output from here, so the arrow's already facing the right way on this, so we're extracting, and I turn the redstone signal off, and then on here for the top of it we want an input, which is blue, and then we just got to change this to insert. There we go. And then on here, so let's figure out the sides. So I believe it's that. Yeah, okay. So now we want to click on the proper part. So we want this to be an output now, and that arrow is already facing the right way. And then this one we want as an input, which is blue, but on the proper side here. There we go. And we have to change the item conduit thing to insert. Okay, so that's set up. So we want to pull the bucket out, push the bucket in, pull the bucket out, push the bucket in. Now we want to do it a certain way though, so we're going to get an item filter, put that in there, and then we're going to put in the filtering the bucket, but we do not want an empty bucket coming out of the first one. So we're blacklisting no empty buckets are allowed to come out of there. And then we're going to come here, click on the right spot there, turn the signal off, put an item filter in here, and then we're going to put the bucket in here, and then we're going to whitelist it because we want to allow empty buckets to come out of here and feed back into there. So now let's see how our power's doing on these. Not too bad. Okay, so let's go find a cow. Let's see here. Molten mana, nutrient distillation, blazing pyrithium, rocket fuel. Rocket fuel? Rocket fuel? Okay, we're going to grab the rocket fuel cow. And we're going to click them in there. And it should be good to go unless I've forgotten something, but we'll check it out right now and see. Okay, we did forget something. We forgot to put a bucket in the autonomous octave. So as soon as I do this, I believe it did it. And we will check here, and there we go. We have 1,000. If you look at the bottom left hand of the screen there, 1,000 millibuckets of rocket fuel. There we go. So let's see, did it change color? Yeah, it did change color. So let's see if we can get it to do the little glitch here I was talking to you about before. Well, of course. Okay, there we go. So I just put... If you see at the bottom of the screen, I'm right-clicking on it. I just put the rocket fuel back in, and it's not changed color. So what I do is click that, and you can already tell the bucket, the rocket fuel drum. I keep calling it a bucket. It's a drum. Change color. When we put it back on, it's the same color again. So again, take the liquid out, it changes. You go to put the liquid back in, it doesn't change. So you kind of destroy it, pick it back up, put it back on, and it's changed color again. So it's just a little glitch in the system. Oh, yes, and of course the other thing here, if you noticed, on the cow, Bobby, the current cooldown on the cow says 0 ticks right now. Now, don't worry about this. This is another glitch. It's not a problem. It's still counting down the ticks. It's just for some reason not resetting up here in the center of the page. And it still collects. So as you can see, when I clicked on the other ones, I had like 21,000 and all that. So it is still clicking. If you really want to make sure it is, this is what I've done. I've collected the cow again, and I've just put them back in there, and you can see the ticks at 1450 and counting down now. So it is counting down because they started about 4,000 clicks. So now we've got 6 out of 20 done. So what I am going to do is I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll come back and then we'll check our achievement book and click this off because it should be done today. Well, this episode anyway. So, and I haven't really been doing too much other stuff right now, guys. Just been focusing on that. That thing racked my brain for I don't know why. But it did, and I finally figured it out. You always feel good when you figure stuff out on your own, but Google is a very resourceful tool to use when figuring this stuff out. So we're almost at 1 trillion cobble right now. So I'm gonna have to let the computer run for several more weeks just to get this thing, that achievement done anyway. And I don't know. Had some. I don't know if I showed you those chests I made just to help speed up with the diamond process. And for those who know Craner, and unfortunately I don't know him personally. I know of him. Here he is. Just hanging around, eating some nice flesh there, and of course, to do something special for him, I named all the cows Bobby because I know that's what he would want. So anyway, guys, I'm going to finish up these cows, and we'll be back, and then we can finish up that achievement. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I am back, and I believe I got 11 over here. Pardon me, sorry. Now I know I'm missing one here, but I've got 20 altogether. There's 11 and 10, and one died somehow. I don't know. Mushroom soup. Well, unfortunately, that is a mushroom soup one already there, so I can't even use that anyway. But I do have 20. Everything is going. It's just weird, like I was telling you guys, sometimes these things just blow up. The cows die. Nothing I can do about it. And then there's the cats playing upstairs. Great. There we go. So, wow. What a pain in the butt. Yeah, some cows died. I had to hurry up and clear out some stuff there. And, oh, we still have 72 million. And we got all these going here, so I think that's pretty good. So, achievement completed. So let's head on over here. To our achievement block. Where are you? There you go. Get 20 different MOO fluid cows and automate milking. Completed. Yes. Okay, so turn another fortress into dirt. Deep storage unit. Still might be a few weeks for that. Produce 1 billion RF. Well, before we do that, I'm going to have to automate wither killing. So, another thing I'm going to have to figure out here. Wow, if it doesn't work, it's playing Sky Factory 2. Resurrect one of the dragons. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that. So, and then, excuse me. Create an active cool reactor from the big reactors and create a turbine. So, those are pretty big achievements to do. Automate wither killing is going to be a little bit complicated, but not bad. The resurrection, I think I have everything for it. I just got to make it. I've got all the items to create those. Jump between two. Okay, we got one dragon egg. We need another dragon egg, and we can hatch them both and hopefully get that done. Because I don't know what happened to my dragons. They died or disappeared or something. Alright, guys. We, let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 achievements to go. Hopefully not 8 more episodes. Or maybe 8. We'll have to see and find out. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. You got any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. If you want to see more of this type, hit that like button. This is more of like a tutorial episode. I kind of like doing them, explaining how I'm doing things, showing you guys how the recipes go and how to configure stuff. If you do want to see more of those, do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.